Francisco was getting ready for work early in the morning, while his little daughter Emily followed him around asking softly if he could play with her just for a few minutes, but he smiled tiredly and told her, "Later, please, later. When I come back, we will play." Maria watched them and reminded him gently that today was their wedding anniversary. She said she had asked the boss for permission so he could stay home and celebrate together, but Francisco's face turned cold. He raised his voice saying he could not miss work, that they were testing him, and if he lost his job they would have nothing to eat. Maria's eyes filled with tears as she asked why he never had time for her anymore, why every special day turned into an argument, but he only shouted that she did not understand and left, slamming the door behind him. Later that day, Emily came to Maria looking worried and whispered that she had seen Francisco with her stepmother Crystal. Maria refused to believe it, saying that was impossible. Her husband would never do such a thing, but Emily insisted that she had seen them together and promised to bring proof tomorrow. Meanwhile, Crystal met Francisco secretly. She smiled sweetly and told him she loved him and that she would soon fire Maria and send Emily away so no one could ever tell their secret. She said he should never fall again for Maria's tears, and Francisco weakly promised he would not. They met again, and Crystal kissed him, not knowing Emily was hiding nearby watching everything in silence. Trembling with anger and sadness, she ran home and told Maria everything. Maria felt her heart breaking, but she told Emily to stay strong. They needed proof. Together, they recorded the truth and went to David, who was both Crystal's husband and Francisco's boss. Maria begged him to please watch the video, but David refused, saying he trusted his wife and fired her instead. Emily cried and begged him again to see it just once. Finally he agreed, and when he saw Crystal with Francisco, his eyes filled with rage. He threw them both out. Crystal tried to lie, saying Francisco had followed her, but David no longer believed any word she said. He told her to leave and never come back. Francisco turned to Maria, crying, asking for forgiveness, saying he had made a mistake, but Maria looked at him quietly and said she did not want anything from him anymore. David then turned to Maria with guilt in his heart and asked her to forgive him for doubting her. He begged her to stay, to take care of Emily, because the child needed love. Maria agreed, not for herself, but for the little girl who had suffered so much. Emily hugged her tightly, thanking her for not leaving. Maria smiled gently and told her, "Everything will be fine now." David watched them both, realizing too late who truly cared for him and who had only pretended. And in that silent evening, peace slowly returned to the house as the sound of the wind carried away the pain of betrayal, and the beginning of a new hope filled their hearts once again.